recently passed away and was part of this board. Okay, this meeting is being recorded and broadcast by our local cable access channel, WCAT, Facebook, and YouTube. If anyone in the audience is recording, please let us know. First item up is Village Market Annual Retail Food Service Permit Application. Additional requested documents reviewed. And everything looks to be in order. You know, anything?
No, if everything appears to be in order, I say
Yeah.
start.
We also looked at the Village Market Frozen Dessert Permit application, and that seems to be okay. So we'll go ahead and make a motion to forward that on to the, I can't think of it.
Paulina?
Paulina, yeah.
So she did approve all the documents, and I guess, do you want her to proceed with scheduling a pre-operational inspection then?
Yes.
You wanna make a motion?
I make a motion to contact Paulina and have her schedule a pre-operational meeting with, or inspection with Village Market.
A second.
Motion is seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion accepted, and forward that on to Paulina. The next item is rabies clinic update. Currently, the clinic is scheduled, not scheduled yet. It's an annual event that happens where in the town?
Usually at the deep highway garage.
The highway garage. You wanna fill in a little bit about it?
In the past, usually it's been either March or April. It's usually lasts us 3 hours, I think. But over the last several years, it has gotten less and less. Just people signing up to come.
And there are a bunch of others that are scheduled currently for the surrounding towns, such as Brimfield, Palmer, Brookfields.
The one's scheduled right now, they have Brimfield and Charlton, but you can go on their website and see all the other locations.
It used to be, before you had to pre-register too, there was more people like would come in. But now there had to be more of a registration process beforehand. So that might be, and you can get it done at more places now too than it was before.
So did you want to, do a clinic in the town this year, or do you think that there's enough surrounding locations offering those services that we don't need to?
I would think that the areas around town have everything covered. So I don't think we need to put another one up where there's not gonna be that many people attending it. So, I would say postpone it for the year and we'll see what happens.
No, just, I would say, put it out that it's postponed in different
Postpone.
locations that have it, and dates, and a website to send people, so if people start calling different offices or the office.
Yeah, we can post it on the website and have it posted on the cable channel. So I'll make a motion to not hold the rabies clinic this year and revisit it again next year. I have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have a motion that's made and accepted, so we will post this on cable TV and post it on the town website that the locations are,
Like the link for Second Chance or something?
yeah, link for Second Chance or
And people can choose if they wanna go to Charlton or Brimfield or
Palmer or
Palmer
wherever.
or, yep.
Then we'll revisit again next year.
If there's happens to be a.
An outcry.
Yeah, outcry, what happened and stuff.
Yeah.
Hardships and definitely revisit it next year.
Okay, that's everything on the current agenda. Do we have any new business?
Did have a few things. Recently, the side of the senior center, one of the properties adjacent to the senior center, they're doing some moving and some cleaning out, and they brought a lot of their stuff outside, and it's sitting around the building. I've gotten a few people concerned about it. I know the fire department are monitoring it too, but it's just something to keep our eyes on.
Okay, that's,
Because some of the items are pretty close to the senior center property.
what, are they cleaning out the building or?
Sort of appears it's all different
It's like
kind of
it's sold.
demo stuff and everything. This is something to keep a watch on.
Yeah, there's also another one, that I keep driving by it every day on Southbridge Road. Looks like an abandoned piece of property. It's got a half a building on it that's been demolished or torn out.
Yes,
And it's got
some of that.
junk everywhere. I mean, it's just an eyesore when you drive down through there. So I'm
I don't know if
thinking,
there's been any complaints on that ever?
I haven't heard any complaints, but just driving through it and through the area makes it looks not pleasant. It also could be for any kids that go wandering in there.
There is a sidewalk, like,
There is a
Side there,
sidewalk
kids
out
do.
front,
yeah.
so anybody who goes off the sidewalk and goes to run through there, play through there can get hurt.
What street did you say?
That's
that was?
Southbridge Road.
Southbridge Road at the corner of Keys Street. Yeah, Keys Street.
So if we can find out who owns the property, send out a notice to them to get it cleaned up. Because it is an eyesore. Any other new business?
That covers that for right now.
Okay. Old business?
I think if we wanna go back to the new business, the health inspector, we've reached out and, we're going to hopefully schedule, some inspections in the coming, months,
With,
food inspections.
with
Oh,
With
Tricia.
her.
Tricia.
Okay. So she's able
She's
to
back,
come back,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, and I attached an email in here, stating that she's back. I told her at that time that we didn't have any money in the budget, but reached out to her last week, notifying her that the budget has been revisited and replenished a little bit. And she had said that, at the moment, she's a little tied up, but will, contact me by the end of last week to figure out a schedule, but I haven't heard from her, but we'll see if,
Would you like maybe one of us to kind of reach out to her and see
yeah, we could see, I know,
her schedule or upcoming?
yeah, if she's,
I wasn't quite sure if she
Busy,
was
but-
quite back yet officially, and it appears that she's officially ready to come back.
yeah.
So there's the only old business I have is, we're gonna be revisiting the Right to Farm program and put it back up on the agenda for town, selectmen to review, and see where it goes from there. Anything else?
The only thing, I know we brought up about the trash cans and those cement platforms.
Yeah, now that
Signs.
We're in the good weather, well,
Is that something to start designing?
I think it's something we need to start looking at, yeah. Yeah, we put the money,
Yeah, I think we need to figure out the funds, so we have, I think almost $20,000 in that, account for recycling purposes of some sort, and we have those guidelines. The, cement pads do fall under that. But I know there's definitely a request for household hazardous waste events.
Yeah, it was
So I've reached out to Erin through the shared services grant too, to see if she can help assist me in contacting, these businesses, because I've reached out to 3 with nobody getting back to me, about scheduling one. So she had asked to, or we had both kind of mentioned, maybe we can do something,
joint,
joint, and figure out our options there, or where
Or
we
even
would-
if it
what
was
town
like,
we would
say,
have it.
collecting something here and then getting it to
Yeah.
a more of a central point.
I think the last time we did that collection was limited to what they could take,
Yeah, which will probably be the same.
and then it was limited to a certain number of streets.
I think you had to sign up for
Yeah,
it,
you had to sign up for it.
because it was all curbside event, which I think from looking at, these locations, it's still curbside services, so it's something that people would have to sign up for. But these businesses need to get back to us so we can schedule
Yeah.
something.
Who we need to contact?
There's 3 that I reached out to, off the top of my head, there was like a ACM or something, but there was 2 others that I couldn't tell you at this moment.
Okay. So the name that comes to mind a lot is Casella,
Casella doesn't?
I believe they do.
I didn't see them on the list, but, definitely check into it. There's, approved lists
Okay, so
that
we
get
have to
sent
give
out.
them, okay.
Yeah, and there's certain services that these places offer, and, yeah.
Okay,
There is one right in West Brookfield too, and I've reached out, but nothing.
well, like you said, maybe we can get a little bit of luck with Aaron, help
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, probably regional, multiple towns, bigger event, a company would be more apt to take on more.
I think though, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think most communities that I know, they do a stationary event at the DPW yard, and you bring stuff to them.
Yeah,
And you can bring more at that location
yeah.
than you can when you go around and pick up.
And we could always have something at the transfer station too, with a different company. It couldn't be
Right,
with
it can't be
solid,
solutions.
yeah, solid waste solutions, but,
There was one other thing, a couple weeks back, there was an email about kind of promoting the transfer station more.
Yes, I had reached out and talked to Travis about doing a video.
Yeah.
And I told him it's not immediate right now, it's in the future, so we're gonna get together as the weather breaks and work something out. We have to come up with a script or something first,
Yeah.
and then walk it through down there at the station to make sure everything is where it needs to be
Yeah.
before we go ahead and
Yeah.
make a video. But I think it's a good idea, and I think we should do it.
I think definitely,
Yeah,
I think
worth,
within the month,
worth trying
we
to,
should,
Well, the month's just about 3/4
well,
of the way.
more of it, probably, yeah.
yeah, maybe, okay, within the time frame of our next meeting, let's say.
Yeah.
I would say we get something ironed out by then, but then try and schedule something for mid-April.
Okay.
I think that's it for old business. On to bills and payroll, you can,
Alright, bills. We got Daniel Thibodeau, monthly stipend, $150. James McKeon, monthly stipend, $150. Sons and Berthium Sewer, an invoice, for $250. Barton LaJudas Engineering Services, invoice, $1,071. Burnett's trash removal for March 2025, $719.50. Solid Waste Solutions invoice, March $2,350, and $25 deposit for
Disposal. disposal.
just, yeah, 25 disposal of the fridge. What's that?
Oh, Stericycle, it's the Sharps,
Okay.
containers.
Yeah, the Sharps, for $162.04. There's the bills.
Wanna make a motion to
Make
approve
a
the
motion
bills
to
and payroll?
pay the bills.
Make a motion to pay the bills. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion made, motion accepted. Pay the bills. Okay, we approve any minutes from 2/18/25. Set. Alright, we want to set the next meeting for April 15th, 2025, which is a Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm good, I think.
You good?
Good?
I'm good. Okay, let's adjourn the meeting on, at 6:19 PM on March 18th, 2025. Thank you. We're adjourned.